Hey there, Optimist. So let's do a quick recap. In the previous video, we installed React and also created our first project. So as mentioned in the previous video, we are going to see what files do we need to remove that are not so useful to our basic project. A note before I get into the video is, I'm also just a beginner. I'm also just a learner. I'm not a fucking god with 10 plus years of experience in coding. So the aim here is, we as a community build ourselves, hoping to be one of the best one day. So before we remove the, well, I can't call them useless, but let's call them not so useful files for the basic projects. Let's take a look at Package.json. So I'm going to use Visual Studio Code over here. You can either use Sublime or whatever text editor you prefer. Now, to the reason why we open Package.json is to look at these four lines. So the first line says start React script start. Obviously, as the name suggests, this command is used to start the server and run our project. So next command is build. So the build command. The build command is similar to the start command, but it is used when the code is about to be deployed into production. Why? Because the build command performs optimizations such as minifying JS and a lot of other stuff, which makes our website run smoothly. So next, let's move on to test. As the name suggests, it's also used to write tests to test our application, which I never do. But good developers do write tests. We shall learn to write tests as we progress in the future. So now let's focus on eject. Now this is interesting. We use create React app to create our project. Create React app uses something called as Webpack. What is Webpack? Webpack is a module bundler. React depends on a lot of things to function properly. Say for an example, Babel. So what is Babel? Babel converts modern JavaScript into traditional JavaScript, which makes it backwards compatible. So the time taken to set up all those individual components in Webpack is really large. So that's why we use create React app, which easily does the job for us. So what is the job of eject? It gives us control over the Webpack configuration file of our project. But we need to be careful while doing this. If we accidentally change some stuff, it might even crash our project. So we don't need this for our basic projects. I have tried it once, but I'm not a master in it. But as we advance and do some high level project, we may need to use eject, and so we will learn it. So enough of this. I guess we now have a pretty good understanding of what start, build, test, and eject does. Now let's run our project. So let's go back to our terminal and let's just say npm and start. And it just opens up in your browser and it's being served in localhost colon 3000. Well, the more interesting thing is when you switch back to terminal, you can see something called as on your network. What does that mean? So let's just say you have a phone and your laptop connected into the same Wi-Fi and you're running a project. So if you type 192.168.1.10 colon 3000 in my phone now, I can see this site. So where does this help? So when you are building big projects, you have to obviously check how the website looks in your desktop as well as mobile. Obviously, you can use Chrome developer tools, which we'll speak about in the later session if you don't know what it is. But I think checking out the website in mobile is cool and I like it. Alright, enough of this. Let's look at what the website says. It says edits src with source slash app.js and save to reader. Before I explain what this is, let's remove those not so useful files. Let's switch back to a code editor. First thing we are going to do is remove app.test.js because I told you we're not going to write any test because I don't know. Alright, now let's just delete report web vitals. Next, let's delete setup test.js and let's remove the logo. Why the fuck do we need the logo? Alright, now let's go back to the website. Alright, it says failed to compile. Cool. Actually, I didn't expect this. So let's check it. Obviously, I started this. Damn ass if you didn't know. Alright, now we are in our index.js and it says import report web vitals from /report web vitals. Let's just remove that line and hopefully nothing goes over. Alright, now we need to remove the logo too. So where's it? I'm hoping it's here. Yeah, good. Now we remove this line. Alright, logo is not defined. What the hell? So it just says blah blah blah. Wait, so I already didn't expect this. So yeah, we need to remove this. Well, this wasn't scripted. I'm honest. And what the fuck is this? Yeah. Let's remove this. Alright, now we got that. So what I'm gonna do now is remove all the CSS in app.css. Alright, cool. Remove, bye bye. And we're gonna clear out app.js. No, not exactly. We're gonna clear everything between this div. Alright, let's clear it. And now let's just say h1. Now we're just gonna say all hail the optimist dev community. I'm hoping that will be one because I just have like 150 subscribers while I make this video. I'm being too confident, I guess, but who cares? Let's see. Alright, that's it for today's video. I'm not good at editing or motion graphics, so I don't have an intro or outro video yet. So I'm planning on making one. Until then, you have to bear with me and would highly appreciate if you subscribe. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.